Welcome everyone to the UK Pun-Offs Free Festival. Pun-Offs. This is the first of 8 we'll be doing over the next 7 nights. 8 and 7 nights? I don't know, 8 and 8 nights, however you want to call it. From this Sunday until next Sunday, we're going to be having a pun-off every night. Happy punning, everyone, says Rory Jones. Thanks for joining us. And Stevie Thompson, Ed Fringe, yay! Nice one. And Rebecca Megan Davis, hello, fellow fundamentalists. Been far too long. Get it. Nice one. Thank you, guys, for watching. The way that this works is we have 4 fantastic punners, and they're going to tackle 5 subjects each. They're going to do 3 puns on each topic, and at the end of each round, you guys, the audience, vote for who you think has won that round. At the end of the show, we'll tally up who's won the most amount of rounds, and they are the grand winner of that UK pun-off from the Free Festival. Simple, it might be, but you'll certainly get the hang of it anyway. But not only that, we are looking for Roger Swift. That's who we're looking for. But we're looking for your guys' jokes as well. The viewers' jokes, the best joke of the night sent in by you guys wins some UK pun-off merchandise. Be that some coasters or a nice little key ring. That's what we're looking for. Your guys' votes at the end of the rounds and your guys' jokes throughout the show. It's you guys that make the show. Absolutely love it. But without further ado, let's get the punners in. Good evening, stroke afternoon to Nathan, Gregg, and Richard. How are we doing?
Good evening.
Hey, everybody.
Great.
We're due, because we've had lots of lovely conversations sort of backstage with Roger Swift, who's to be on this show. He has told us that he has had some internet problems, so hopefully he'll be joining us shortly. But are you guys all up for the UK pun-off first one at the Free Festival?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's the energy we're looking for. Come on. Right, so I think we're probably best off starting without Roger. If Roger comes back in, then he can sort of catch up with his jokes. Maybe this is a ploy from him. He's going to come in with all of his at the end and
Get some sympathy.
Steal the
We're
show.
talking about his props.
He's sorting out his props. He might well be, or one of his props is just sort of falling on his broadband connection or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the show. So we are going to go Nathan, Gregg, Richard. We'll go round 3 times, each of you guys telling a joke each time. At the end of the round, you guys, the audience, vote for who you think has won, and send in your jokes as well. But without further ado, I'm stalling enough trying to get Roger back on, so let's go with the first topic, which is maths, or for Gregg, mathematics.
Singular, got it.
Yeah, Gregg had written a completely different set of jokes, and he went, "Oh, it's math I was supposed to do." Right, so we will start off with Nathan, then to Gregg, then Richard, times 3. So Nathan, on you go with your first joke on maths.
Okay. Mathematic principles all sound fishy to me, especially quadratic equations.
Oh, nice. I like that one. Like that. Good start to the show. Okay, Gregg, what have we got?
Well, plural or not, I used to hate math in school. Math tests would terrorize me. In fact, I wasn't worried so much about Al-Qaeda, but I really hated algebra.
Nice. And we have Roger. Hello, Roger.
We started the subjects yet. My broadband went off again, so it's probably going to keep going.
Yeah, it's your turn, and we're on automobiles. No, we're just going through. Oh,
Frozen.
he laughed so hard he knocked out his land. Or can you still hear it? I don't know. Anyway, but Richard, what have you got for maths?
Yeah, when the teacher told me I was going to be added to the top maths class, I was nonplussed.
Oh, nice. Roger, can you hear us?
It's not looking well.
No, that's his Graham Cox and Damon Albarn. Blurry there. So I think we'll go back to Nathan in the meantime. What is your second pun on maths?
I tried teaching subtraction to my pet snake, but it turns out he's an adder.
Like it. Okay, Greg, what have we got?
That's what ellipse says.
Oh, liking it. Okay, Richard, what we got on maths?
So I've been keeping a tally of how many times Agnetha, Bjorn, Benny, and Anna Fried swear using an abacus.
And Roger, are you still doing an impression of Damon Albarn? No, he's back. Roger is back.
I might have to forfeit, guys. My broadband just keeps going off. It's going to keep going off all night.
Oh,
It's
do
just
one.
started to play on.
Do on.
Go on.
Right,
Well,
you've
you
got two
can.
to get through, Roger. Try and get them through. No, he's gone again. He's gone again. But this is a good start to the free festival at the UK Pun Off. Yay! Yeah, if we can get Roger back, if he can put a couple of pennies in his meter, then sure.
Didn't pay that bill, Roger.
No. Spending all his money on eBay and props and stuff like that. That's what happens.
Rob's running for a lot of money.
Right, so we've went round twice so far. So this is the final round for your maths puns. So Nathan, take it away.
I got confused what I had to do for my maths homework. So I bolted a bow and arrow to a giant redwood. It was a trigonometry.
Oh, I like that, man.
They don't get any better.
Looking good, Roger.
Roger again.
I keep trying, but it keeps going off.
Just come in and out. We'll make
What subject are you doing? That's why I keep coming in and out. What subject are we doing?
right maths.
Right. Sorry.
Can you get through 3 maths jokes?
Go.
You want me to do them now?
Yeah.
Sorry. Right. 3 maths jokes. So, okay. Right. So I still don't understand the calculator on my smartphone. Yeah, I'm behind the times. Number 1. Number two, E equals MC squared. It cannot be created or destroyed, only changed from one form into another. Don't be such a clever dick. And maths joke number 3 is he was a brilliant mathematician, wasn't he? So tonight on MTV2, it's Professor Stephen Hawking's Unplugged. Sorry about that. I had to do all 3.
It was worth the wait.
That was the 3 I had. Sorry.
Worth the wait. Right.
It's working now, touch wood.
Touch wood. Right. So we've got another 2 to go in this round. So Greg, can we have your final maths pun, please?
I've become addicted to cherry and apple pastries. I eat them all day long. And really, I've become quite a connoisseur. Like some brands I don't like as much because they're round, and you can't grip them. But I like the Entenmann's brand here in the States because, well, those pies are squared.
A little bit of local knowledge needed.
None at all.
Wikipedia, indeed. Right, so finally in the maths round of the UK Pun Off, can we have Richard, please?
Okay, I'm going to try a Roger prop thing here. So here we go. An array is a set of numbers or objects that follow a specific pattern. However, when the mean hits 4i like a big piece of pie, that's more array.
I'm sure that would have worked if we could see your clip.
Yeah, we couldn't.
Oh, could you not see it?
It was cut off the bottom. I couldn't see what the picture was.
Ah,
It's always better second time around.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sorry about that, guys, but I'm here now. Touch wood.
That's all right. If you do have to leave us, then it's all right. We've got Richard sorted for the props anyway. So it's all good, man. It's all good.
Right,
that is the end of the first round. So get voting, guys. I see you've been sending in loads and loads of jokes. So who do you think has won that round, the maths round? Was it Richard, Greg, Nathan, or Roger? Get voting now, and we will hand over to the lovely John Morris to read out some of your guys' jokes.
Hello, everybody. I've seen a lot of maths-based jokes coming in, so let's have a look to see if any of them are any good. Let's start off with Steve the Juggler. The last event I attended, I wandered around shouting out random digits. I was there to make up the numbers. Let's see what else we've got. Kevin O'Brien. I really admire the charity work done by the Red Cross, and their logo is a big plus.
Nice.
Doesn't really work as a joke, Rebecca, but I'll chuck it up anyway. S318008. Pretend it's a calculator and turn it upside down. I don't know if you're watching on your phone, twist it over. What else have we got? From Peter Cole, when 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9's children were killed, they were determined to get even. Do we want any more maths-based puns from the audience, Ian?
We'll have one more if we can get another vote in as well.
Let's get one more and get voting. Let's finish off with Rory Jones. A friend of mine is identifying as an abacus. Apparently, we'll all be able to count on him. And that's your viewer puns for the first round.
Thank you very much, John. Thank you very much. Some great ones there. Loads of votes. Thanks for all the guys that have contributed to the jokes and also the votes. And it is with little surprise to myself who is the winner of that round. I can see by his face he already knows it. Winner of that round is Nathan.
Thank you.
Very well done, Nathan. Very well done. There have been scanning.
Get some deja vu.
The sort of the deja vu all over again. Honestly,
yes,
but not very well deserved. Nathan, some cracking puns. You all had some great puns in there, without a doubt. But Nathan took the first round. But without further ado, let's go on to round number 2, and I think we will go for spices. Or for Greg. No.
I think it's the same. I heard that one. 2 people separated by a common language.
Depends how you pronounce oregano, though. But never mind. That's another thing for another day. Right. So I think we usually go with the winner of the last round going first. But as he went first in the last round, I think we'll go with Mr. Broadband himself, Roger, to start this one.
We lose him.
And we will go clockwise again. So we'll go Roger, Nathan, Greg, and Richard. And the topic is spices. So take it away, Roger.
Right, so I went into our local spice shop and it was shut. So I knocked on the door and someone said, "Come in." So come into spice. So.
That punchline could be used in another topic as well, but we won't get that one now. Right, Nathan, what have you got on spices?
I'm terrible at dressing my hams for cooking. I always put the wrong clothes on.
Nice. Greg, what have we got?
So I always like to meet the parents of my favorite rap stars. Like the other night, I was having dinner with Mrs. B, you know, Cardi Mom.
Oh. Yeah, Richard, what have we got?
My birthday's coming up, so to celebrate, I'm going to have some mildly spiced chicken, just so there's a sense of occasion.
Oh, this is great, man. There's all of this. Right, second round. Take it away, Roger.
Right, so I was in Asda and I went on top of a security guard. So there's a man over there hiding spices down his trousers, and that was a waste of time. Waste of time because
Yeah, the double dunter. It's all right. We got it, Roger. Okay, Nathan, what have we got?
Some people like to throw spices into their cooking at any opportunity. I prefer not to without good season.
Oh, nice. Greg, what have we got?
So I want to make a prediction. The winner of this round will be either Roger, Richard, Nathan, or Greg, you know? Did I pronounce that right?
No. Anyway, pronunciation aside, that was a great little joke. Did like that. Richard, what have we got?
Yeah, Roger Moore once dropped in on my local takeaway, and of course they gave him favourable treatment. They made him a special curry sauce and said, "It's for your rice only."
Oh, Richard, man.
Wait till he
That
has
is
all
why it's things like that is why Richard is appeared the most out of anyone on the UK panel. Probably because I keep badgering him, but because of things like that as well. Brilliant, man. Finally, on the final go around on spices, what have we got, Roger?
Right, so I'm going to. No, I'm sorry, guys. This just won't cut the mustard, will it?
Right, Nathan, what have we got?
Well, to select the right kind of seasoning for cooking, it takes a spicial kind of person.
Okay, Greg, your last one on spices.
My favorite fashion designer? Thanks for asking. Cayenne von Furstenberg.
Like it. And to finish off the spices round, Richard.
Yeah, due to misunderstandings at the Jamaican buffet restaurant, I had to modify what I said to the customers from "you have to go for the jerk yourself off at the counter" to "if you're going to have a wank, can you do it in the privacy of the toilets, please?" You okay, Iain?
Oh, that's great. Sorry, Nathan. Right, so yes, time to vote. Who has won that round? Don't let me influence you. Who has won that round for you guys? Was it Richard, Greg, Nathan, or Roger? Get voting now, and whilst we do, John, what kind of spice puns have we got?
We've had quite a few spice-based puns come in. Let's start with David Brennan. Is a priest's favourite spice cinnamon? Rebecca Davies. My perineum is really itchy. I mean, again, this is not a pun. This is a fact. Peter Cole. Does nobody else care that ginger spice is the only spice named after an actual spice? Kevin O'Brien, sadly, he has not had the time to write a pun. Should we go for one more? Should we have a look? We've got one more?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. These ones are longer. Let's see. Let's try this one. Dave Brennan, I lost all my ability to use cards to tell the future whilst I was cooking. Tarragon.
Nice. Oh, I'm glad we had that last one. That's good.
Good.
Very well done. Right. Thank you very much, John. Thank you very much for you guys for your jokes and for your votes. Now, that one was a landslide. It was Nathan. No, it wasn't. Not this time. It was Richard that had won that one. Very well
Thank
done,
you.
Richard. Very well done. So before we on here are all the Nathan votes coming in now. Nathan. You guys are too late. Sorry, guys. It's all been. As soon as we say vote now, it's just bottom, middle, top, middle, bottom of your keyboard. That's how you spell Nathan. Just so you can get it in quicker. But yeah, all the votes are coming in for Nathan. But even though they've all come in now, still haven't topped Richard's score. But anyway, so we are at one apiece between Nathan and Richard. And I think at this point, we'll pause for a little commercial break.
Dead or alive, you're
Morning.
coming with me.
I'd buy that for $1.
thank you very much. PayPal.me/punoff. Again, it's for the upkeep of the stream. It's for us to be able to get nice little merchandise for you guys to win. And also, as it is a festival, to give these guys, these wonderful punters, a few pounds, stroke dollars, or yen, however they want to get paid, or Bitcoin, I don't know. Put a few quid in their pocket, just for giving their time for the free festival, for the UK Pun Off, more importantly for your guys' entertainment. So yeah, donate what you can to paypal.me/punoff. Anything, everything you get gets put into either the show or into these guys' pockets. So it's very much appreciated. Thank you very much. But shall we get on to round number 3? Please, I hear you cry. So round number 3 will be Astrology. Astrology. Okay. Right. So starting this round, I think we will have Richard, and then we'll go anti-clockwise. So we'll go Richard, Greg, Nathan, and finish off on Roger. So if you can take it away, Richard, with your first pun on astrology.
Yeah, I think astrology is like one of the Gemini twins, polyps.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to work it out.
I thought I'd ask me mute then.
Anyway, Greg, what have we got on astrology?
So we have been trying to become homeowners. I hope we can afford to Aquarius a house.
Nice. Nathan, what have we got?
Well, as a Christian, I think it's unfair the way that astrology body shames certain dogs. Why do they single out saggy terriers?
Okay, Roger's looking worried. Is that because you had something similar, or
No.
stepped on a broadband cable or something?
No, I'm constantly looking at my broadband modem with the lights suddenly starts flashing red. It's like off, but it's touch wood.
Right, Roger, what have we got?
Right. So last time I did this pun off, I came in dead last place, and I got given this book about celestial bodies. Yeah, it was my constellation prize. I didn't buy it. I just stuck it over the top of another book.
Right, Richard, what have we got on astrology?
I said to my girlfriend, I was born on the cusp of Cancer and Leo. She said, July, baby. I said, but it's the truth, honey.
Nice. Okay, Greg, what have we got on astrology? Sorry.
Big difference. So usually I'm not very good at puns, but keep listening. I may come up with a gem and I might make you laugh.
Oh, nice work there. Nice work. Nathan, what have we got on astrology?
Well, according to astrology, a bloke born between late March and late April is more likely to Aries grievances.
Oh, liking it. Roger, what have we got?
Right. So, in that one I can see Jason Voorsteen's. In that one I can see Freddy Krueger. Yeah, this is my horoscope.
That was good. Right, Richard, kick us off on the last round on astrology, please.
So I asked my date how she knew that I was a Sagittarius. She said, I didn't say that. I said, you're a sad git hairy arse.
Richard's coming out with them tonight, man. Oh, bringing out the big guns. The UK pun off of the free festival. Love it, man. Greg, what have we got on astrology?
So I like clever puns, so you can certainly understand why I love UK Pun Off.
Oh, good. Liking it. Nathan, what have we got?
Well, if you're born in late April and you want to know more about astrology, you can always go to your local tourist information centre.
Oh, nice. Okay, and to finish off the round, we've got Roger.
Right, this is a convoluted one with an audio clip, so I hope you can hear it. Here we go. So I recently got a job as a tarot card reader, and my first customer came to me and she told me what a star sign was. I said, okay then. Yeah, hang on, do that again. Hang on. I told her what a star. I got the job as a tarot card reader. My first customer told me what a star sign was, and I said, hold on. I said, you will meet a tall, dark stranger. Fortune telling. When I got there, I kept cooking that up.
It was worth the wait.
Fortune telling.
Telling, yeah. Very good. Right, that is the end of our astrology round. So it's time to get voting. Who has won that one? Was it Nathan, Greg, Richard, or Roger? Get voting now, and we'll go over to John with some of your guys' jokes.
Oh, yes, let's have a little look at what you've sent in for this round. Oh, we've not actually had as many as we've had on previous rounds, so get back on it, viewers. Steve the Juggler. When I want to know what is about to happen in my future, I don't go quite as far as consulting my horoscopes. I look for a psychic who is smiling and punch them. I like to strike a happy medium. From David Brennan. I do love a good photo of an asteroid or comet. Well, you know, just because space rocks. That's the other one. That's not.
Doesn't matter.
Kevin O'Brien just comments that we Capricorns don't believe in astrology. Back to Steve the Juggler. Apparently, all the main characters in the Scooby-Doo cartoons were born in February or March. Those Pisces kids. And let's do Ben Emmett. When I was young, I ate too many Milky Ways and ended up with a terrible constellation. Do you want to see if I can find one more?
I think that's us, man.
That's us, right.
That's us. Thank you very much to John. Now, the winner of that round, again, it's a bit of a landslide, was Nathan. Very well done, Nathan. Going into a 2-1 lead. It'd be remiss of me at this point not to mention we've got merchandise for sale, people. Yay!
Woo.
You would like yourself a little UK pun-off mug. Just 10 of your British pounds. Convert that to dollars if you wish. We've got coasters. 4 for £8. I feel like someone on Camden. Right, 4 for £8. Right, got keyring. Right, lovely. UK pun-off keyring. Right. UK. Can't get them anywhere else. Only get them through UK pun-off through Facebook. Little keyring like set you back. 2 nigger. That's all it is. We've got car stickers. Who doesn't want car sticker? Everyone wants car sticker. UK pun-off car sticker. How much? £2.50. £2.50. That's all it is. Remember, mugs, a tenner. Cool. The accent's gone. Don't even know if it was there in the first place. But all the prices of our stuff, if you want to buy any of the merchandise, are on the Facebook page. Just message us and we'll get PayPal is message us. We'll get the merchandise out to you. But remember, the best viewer joke of the night will win some of this merchandise. So keep those jokes coming in. We do appreciate them. We love reading through every single one of them. And there will hopefully be a bonus show of some point. I don't think it'll be on each individual show, but there'll be a bonus show possibly for the whole thing. It might go on quite a while. Yeah, keep their jokes coming in. They will get read out at some point on the bonus show, if not on the show tonight. And yeah, I think Rory Jones has got a very valid point. Is that Iain or Tommy Cooper? Who knows? Just don't watch any of our adverts. No, that might be Dick Van Dyke. Who knows, man? But anyway, thank you very much for your continued support. PayPal.me/punoff. Help keep the stream going. Help pay our guests a few quid for their time and for their great jokes tonight. Anything and everything is very much appreciated. Ian Bowden, Ian sells snows to Eskimos, MacDonald. Not quite. Well, we'll see. We'll see who comes in. Little cost here, £2.50. Message you pay. Great. Let's crack on with the show. Right. Next topic is emergency services. Any old emergency services. We will start, I think, this round with Gregg. And we will go anti-clockwise. So we'll go Gregg, Nathan, Roger, then Richard. So if you could take us away with your emergency services puns, please, Gregg.
My pleasure. So I'm a financial planner, and one of my clients has the bright idea of opening a strip club, but he doesn't have any cash to buy, so he wants to lease all the equipment. So now I'm looking to get him a sound system lease, a light system lease, and of course, a stripper pole lease. Any leads, guys?
Right, Nathan, what have we got on emergency services?
Say what you like about the NHS, but their transportation has just the right ambience. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Right, Roger, what have we got on emergency services?
Right, so we'll start with the weakest one. You know, if you have a heart attack on Christmas Day and you call the emergency services, they don't play the siren; they play Last Christmas. Yeah, they send a wambulance.
That was the weakest one, man.
Yeah, I think.
I like that. Richard, what have we got?
As we played a role-playing board game, my mum fell to the floor and said, "I'm an emergency response medical vehicle." And I said, "Shall I just call you an ambulance?"
Oh, nice. Gregg, what have we got?
So if you saw the movie Boogie Nights, you know that Mark Wahlberg, who played porn star Dirk Diggler, had a prosthesis made of his penis that he used in some of the scenes, and he got to keep it afterwards. So now he's like, "Hey, look, I got a pair of my dicks."
Yeah, I think this is the filthiest show we've had in a while. And it's not believable. I'm loving it, man.
I did not drop on that one.
That's all right. Nathan, what have we got on emergency services?
Moving on. NHS cutbacks mean they've restricted the use of certain vowels at some hospitals. At my local one, there's a big blue sign outside saying no A&E.
Oh, nice. Roger, what have we got?
Yeah, so Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Sorry, that was a brush with the police. I couldn't find a brush earlier, so I printed
Man, needs must, eh? Right, Richard, what have we got on emergency services?
So my favourite Simon and Garfunkel song is that ironic one about the emergency services, The Sound of Sirens.
Right, and to start our final round on emergency services is Gregg.
All right, so I need a spoonerism alert. In the US, if you want to be a paranormal investigator and study like haunted houses and stuff, you need a special license. So I need to apply for my ghost card.
That's good. Right, Nathan, what have we got?
In an emergency, I can always rely on my local Bobby, for whom nothing is too much trouble. That's why he drives around in a police car.
I like it. That's good. Like that one. Okay, Roger, what have we got on emergency services?
going in lower. No. Have I got coppers behind me?
Yes.
You knew I was doing it, didn't you?
I had to be there somewhere, man. It had to be there. Richard, what have we got to finish off on emergency services?
I don't know if this is going to work, but here we go. My deaf gran asked me for the number for the curry house, just as I was telling her what side dishes I wanted. I said, it's 999. So she made a call, and an ambulance turned up.
Great, man. Brilliant. Right, guys. So, who have seen you've been sending your jokes in loads and loads? Can't wait to get through those. But who has won that round for you guys, the audience? Has it been Nathan, Greg, Richard, or Roger? Get voting now, and we'll hand over to John, who'll be reading out some of your guys' jokes.
Hello. Yes. We've had a lot more jokes in for this one, so apparently emergency services was an easier topic than astrology. David Brennan, it is with a very heavy heart I tell people that all my arteries are blocked. Ben Emmett, I hate how they shorten the term accident and emergency to A&E. Apparently the medical term is irritable bowel syndrome. Steve the Juggler, got a job removing vodka directly from the heart. I'm a cardiologist. Peter Cole, airport police don't get paid. They're on duty free.
Nice.
I like this one, Dave Brennan. My first ever date with an A&E nurse was a casualty. Ian Bowden, there's no point in lying to me, doctor. I'll just defib you later. Do you want any more? Do you want a couple more? Quite a few here.
More. Why not?
Let's have a look. Peter Cole, do you think if the police actually joined the police, they would only be able to perform sting operations?
No.
Let's try and find. They've got quite a lot come in. Let's try this one. Reggie James, the resuscitation bag overinflated. Nope, I've completely failed to read that one out loud. I'm looking at it several times now. It's like, nope. Bye, Reggie. I'll try and find an actual one to finish off.
You're missing the hyphen between over and inflated, I think.
Rebecca Davies, heard my neighbour shout, fire in the hole. So I phoned the fire brigade. But it turns out he just eaten a vindaloo last night for tea. And we'll leave it on that one.
Leave them wanting more. Leave them wanting more. Fantastic. Thank you guys for sending in all of your jokes and your votes as well. We've tallied them up. And the winner of that round is Roger.
Hey!
John Roger. There's been a lot of comments that is basically for the ambulance joke.
Okay, and I thought that was
Roger
the weak
for ambulance.
I thought that up at 4 o'clock. I thought that was the weak one. That was desperation.
I love that, man. I love that. Was a great
I was
joke.
going ambulance, cambulance. Wow, ambulance. I could do a joke.
Well, the audience obviously loved it as well. So thank you for giving us it. And thank you for voting as well. So I think before we go on to our final round, we shall have a little commercial break.
He gave us a signal.
Yeah, that's right. Everything we've got coming up is on the UK Pun Off Facebook page. We also have a Twitter page and a YouTube page as well. Certainly on the YouTube page, we do have a lot of our old, well, every one of the old, start that again. On our YouTube page, we have every one of our old shows, apart from one, that you can go back and have a look over. Just loads of laughs, loads of puns. You absolutely love it. Give us a subscribe and share and smash the like button or whatever the youngsters say in these YouTube channels. I don't know. But everything that we've got coming up is all on the Facebook page at UK Pun Off. We've got a pun a day as well on the Twitter page where we take whatever national day it is. I think today was someone's birthday. So we punned on wrestling because it was a wrestler's birthday. One of them every day on the Twitter feed. And as I say, this is the first of 8 shows of the UK Pun Off at the Free Festival. So thank you very much for joining in. And if you could, again, paypal.me/pun off. Help keeps the lights on. Help keeps Roger with broadband, things like that. Help keeps everyone else happy. Anyway, Stevie Vegas recommends UK Pun Off 14, 22, 31, 46, and 50. Wonder why that could be. Certainly not 51. Tell you that for nothing. Anyway, let's get on to our final round. Those that know. Anyway, final round is Mexico. Lovely stuff. Right. So I think we will start with Roger, and we will go anti-clockwise. So we'll go Roger, Richard, Greg, then Nathan. The current score is Nathan on 2, Roger on 1, and Richard on 1. I could go all Jeopardy and say this is worth double points, but I'm not. Greg, I'm sorry, man, but you've been brilliant. I've loved some of your jokes tonight, man. But you're out of the race. Never mind. But I mean, that won't put you off telling us again some of the great jokes that you've hit out with tonight. Oh no, Greg, he's had enough. Throwing in the towel. He's away. Sorry, I've inherited Roger's dodgy broadband connections. No, he's back. Love you, Greg. Love you, man. Right, so we will start, as I say, with Roger, then Richard, then Greg, then Nathan. So on Mexico, please take it away, Roger.
You leave the one. I've got no props in this, so you leave it till last. Right. So which one's the weakest? Right. So did you know that if you go to Mexico in May, all the bathrooms are filled with condiments because over there it's Cinco de Mayo. It's a celebration in Mexico. I had to Google it. I had to Google things.
David Dead, is it not? Anyway, Richard, what have we got on Mexico?
I measure how fast I'm eating Mexican food with a taco meter.
Greg, what have we got on Mexico?
Well, I hope I can think of some good puns this round. Like, what's it going to take? Like, do I have to say sombrero or something?
I like it, man. Like it. Nathan, what have we got on Mexico?
I bought a large tin of chipotles. In fact, you could describe it as a maxi can.
like it. Okay, Roger, what have we got?
Right, so I've got a friend, and he said to me, I know everything there is to know about every kind of American cuisine. I said, Tex-Mex. He said, I will do when I can get a bloody signal on the phone. Shoehorn.
Okay, Richard, what have we got?
I still remember the day my dad surprised me by saying he could give me tortilla. He pulled it like this.
Very good.
Greg, what have we got on Mexico?
So at restaurants, when they ask me what hot beverage I prefer, I always say tea. I want a tea.
Nathan, what have we got?
Did you hear about the Mexican man who tried to bump off his wife with a drinking competition? It took 38 shots tequila.
I knew someone was going to do that one.
Mark Wilson is live and well. He's not watching today, but he's channeling himself through Nathan with that one. Great stuff, man. Roger, what have we got on Mexico?
Right, so I've got a friend who emigrated to Mexico, and then he got himself incarcerated in a mental hospital. Yeah, he went loco in Acapulco.
Right, Richard, what have we got, man?
I showed my new car to my friend, and he seemed surprised when I said it came from Yucatan. He said, "What, Mexico?" I said, "Petrol."
Okay.
What, Mexico?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that, man.
Cheers.
Greg, what have we got on Mexico?
I'm sorry. It's taken a long time to think of something.
Yeah, John, I think that was it, man. I like that one. And for the possibly the final pun on the pun off this evening is Nathan.
There's one course in the world that Tiger Woods hasn't mastered yet. It's the Gulf of Mexico.
Hell yeah, man. Right. So that has us done 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've done 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I'm just having such a great time. Honestly, man. Right. So who has won the final round of the UK pun off at the Grief Festival? Was it Richard? Was it Roger? Was it Nathan? Was it Greg? Get voting now, and we will pass ourselves over to the wonderful John Morris to read out some of your guys' jokes.
Hello. Yeah, we've had quite a few Mexican-based jokes come in. So let's have a little look. David Brennan, when a Mexican ruler tried to conquer Central Europe using only his wit and bad jokes, he went on to be known as Tortilla the Pun. Rebecca Davies was enjoying some cheese to go on my nachos, saw a mouse run past and told it, "Oi, that's nacho cheese." Rory Jones, after I left my job at a Mexican school, I wrote on the blackboard, "My name is Rory Jones, and I tortilla." Ben Emmett, what is Mexicans' favorite fairground game? Guacamole. Ian Bowden, Mexican funerals are sombrero events. I've got a couple more if you want a couple more.
Yeah, let's get a couple more. These are great.
Let's have this one from Steve Juggler. Acapulco is home to the sport of cliff diving. The locals certainly go to the deep end for their livelihoods. No,
They depend on it.
Locals certainly depend on it for their livelihoods. So I was trying to correct a mistake that wasn't there, Steve. I'll give you another one. What do you call Mexican with no eyes? A Mexican. And we'll finish with this one from Eddie James. I phoned my cousin just south of Texas. He answered, so he was a border collie. There we go.
Nice. Right, well, before we declare the winner, I think we've just got time for one final commercial break.
Every time you click your mouse on the PayPal.me pun-off link, a poor punner gets a little bit happier. Every single penny that you donate goes straight to our guest punners to pay their subscription, and I get some wonderful prizes for you beautiful people to win. We do not take a penny. The fact that I got a new Bentley and I'm having a jacuzzi installed is completely coincidental. Oh, you feckers, I said platinum taps, not silver. Whether it's £1, $1, €1, or €1, everything you donate goes straight back into making this show the best it can be. Thank you for all your continued support, and remember to click on paypal.me/punoff. I want to see my face shining in the bonnet of that Bentley.
Jack of all accents, master of absolutely none. Yeah, that took a bit of time because we've absolutely raced through this show, and we don't have a tiebreaker because the winner of that last round was Nathan.
Oh, thank you.
Very well done, Nathan. Very well done. Yeah, so we have come towards the end of the show. John, are you wanting to come on and let us know who has won the merchandise for this evening?
Yep, I was trying to find the comment, but I think David Brennan for I lost all my ability to use cards to tell the future when I was cooking. Tarragon!
Yeah, really like that one. So, David, if you can send us your address, message the UK Pun Off page. Don't put it in the chat because then everyone will know your address and you'll get lots of dodgy leaflets and things like that. But if you message the UK Pun Off your address, we will send you out a lovely car sticker. Ooh, come on. Ooh. Ooh. Right, yeah. Car sticker, brilliant joke, Dave. We'll get that out to you as soon as we get your address. All that's really remaining for us to say is thank you very much to you guys for watching. Remember, paypal.me/punoff, in case I haven't mentioned it about a million times already. But let's get to some plugs. Greg, have you got anything coming up? Anything you want to sort of give a shout out about?
Not to take anything away from the great stuff you do, but check me out on TikTok at that pun guy, working to help make the world safe for punning, one pun at a time. Follow, and I'll personally craft brew a pun just for you. Just drop the topic in the comments. That pun guy on TikTok.
Nice one. So follow Greg on TikTok at that pun guy. Nice one. Roger, have you got anything coming up? Anything you're wanting to plug?
Yeah, I'm popping back up to the Fringe tomorrow and driving up. So I'll be at if you go to the One Liner Show or the Monster Comedy Show in the brochure, I'll be performing 10 minutes of my
What a terrible time.
It was so good.
There he is.
We started as we finished.
Yeah, so I think the Monster Comedy Show and the One Liner Show, if you're in and about the Edinburgh area, it's all done in person. Roger will be there. Just check the free festival brochure online and you'll be able to see that wonderful, beautiful face again, only live in person. And it would be really nice of him if he'd sort of go up and sort of halfway through each joke, just so try to think one of his jokes off the top of my head, but he'd just go through it and he'd just freeze.
That should be the picture for the next poster.
That'll be the picture for the next poster. Roger just about to, it looks as if he's about to say a rude word. Anyway, let's go on from that. Richard, what about yourself? Have you got anything coming up?
Yeah, I'm going to be reconnecting Roger's Wi-Fi. But apart from that, I'm at Edinburgh Fringe as well, currently, not just doing online shows, but also in-person shows. So I've got my solo show every day, 12:30 at the Beehive in the Grass Market, if you happen to be around, and also doing the same one-liner show that Roger's in, which is a series of guest spots, which is at midday in Maggie's Chamber in the Three Sisters. And that's, I'm around till Friday.
Nice one. Be sure to check Richard out. Get some great stuff from him tonight, man, without a doubt. To the winner goes the spoil. Nathan, you're last to give your plugs. Anything? Don't come on now and say, no, I've got nothing. Nathan, what have you got? Have you got anything going on? Have you got anything you want to plug?
Yeah, I've got some more of my stuff printed in Sorted Men's Magazine this month on the comedy page. If you want to read 10 ways to sound knowledgeable in a conversation about sport when you know nothing, that's my article in there. And I've got lots of gigs coming up that you can find on my Facebook page, which is fb.com/Nathan I Yell. So that's Nathan I Yell. And the tenors are in the post to everybody that voted for me tonight. Thank you.
You're going to be very skint then, Nathan. You'll be very much out of pocket, but all you guys did absolutely fantastically tonight. Absolutely loved hosting this show with you guys. Thought you were absolutely fantastic. John, are you wanting to come in? Have you got anything you'd like to sort of plug? Anything you've got coming up?
Yes. Last week, we were at the Edinburgh Fringe doing an online showcase, which you've all missed. But no, follow Late Stage Comedy on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with all of our future events.
Yeah, it's Late Stage Comedy. Get some great stuff coming up, John, without a doubt. Get onto that and have a look and see what John's got. As for myself, we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, same time, 8 p.m, we have Stevie Vegas, we've got Claire Oliver, we've got Kat Molinari, and we've got a certain Mr. Richard Pulsford coming back. He's doing another show tomorrow. The fantastic topics on that show are going to be board games, chemistry, France, hens, and metal bands. So you can sort of get your thinking caps on for that one. Looking forward to seeing you again. I'll say paypal.me/punoff again. Follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, and on YouTube. But until tomorrow evening, from the I was going to say dearly departed. It's not died. It's broadband died. Roger, Greg, Richard, and our this evening's winner, Nathan, and of course, John backstage. We will say, Comedy Showbiz Wave, everyone.
Bye.